Really quick though, when was the last time that you challenged your comfort zone? Bet money it wasn't no time today. Bet some more money it wasn't yesterday either. Hey Wonderfros, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ethany and today I'm going to be doing something I am literally terrified to do. We're gonna get into some eyeshadow, which I never do. I never do it because y'all know I have an eye condition. I can't see good. I can't blow stuff up big enough, and I just had to get this jackieaina palette. I had to, okay? I feel like I'm better at collecting makeup than I am at actually using it, but better at collecting eyeshadows specifically. I had to support a fellow chocolate YouTuber. I had to. Problem is, a bitch got no idea what she doing, and I always run from this part of the makeup routine. Even though I love looking at eyeshadow videos, I don't know if any of them have transferred off into my skills. I wish I could just pack up Jackie into a palette and whip out her blending skills, because every time I do eyeshadow it just looks like I got punched in the face. Like it's a struggle for me, but I'm pushing my comfort zone today and I'm bringing you guys along for the ride. So if you guys have not heard by now, jackieaina collabed with ABH, Anastasia Beverly Hills, to bring you this gorgeous eyeshadow palette. I'm sure you have heard of this before. I showed it on my Instagram. I absolutely love eyeshadows. Like I said, I think I'm a better collector of eyeshadows than I am a user of them. I'm a makeup enthusiast in the most secretive of ways, but girl, do you see this packaging? I'm keeping this box, okay? And the palette also looks like that, but just not as shiny. This looks a little more gold to me. This looks a little more champagne. Regardless, it's gorgeous and very jackieaina-esque. Okay, y'all know she's a Leo, very extra, but ironically, all my friends are Leos. Like 90% of my friends are Leos, dead serious, and it's been that way my whole life. I have used one of the colors already, Credit, and I kind of just used it along my lash line to just darken it up because I didn't want to have to wear eyeliner. But today I'm gonna try a smoky eye, and I'm gonna tell y'all I am super serious about this. I also ordered some brushes from Sigma because I was aware that I did not have any proper blending brushes. So I went and I researched and I held the brushes upside down for the video, and I got some brushes that people said were really good blending brushes, and I'ma just jump into it. If I look like I get punched in the face by the end of this, don't laugh, y'all, because I already said I didn't know what I was doing. And sometimes some people, they just make it look so easy, but I also know practice makes perfect, and that's, I guess this is a practice session. Do not judge me. These brushes aren't cheap, y'all, which is why I feel like they are literally like Fort Knox trying to get into these things. I'm about to cut myself though. Okay, never mind. There we go. Ooh, honey. Oh my God. Why was that like, I literally feel like I just ran a marathon trying to get those open. And this one came for free. Ooh, Sigma F30. I think that's a 30 on there. I got all three of these. What are they? A Sigma F30. I got the E25, the E38, and the E40. They had a blending brush set that I wanted that I think had those in there, but they was all sold out of that set, so I just had to buy them individually. And like I said, this one came free, which is dope. I already have a couple Sigma brushes and they were just amazing, so I just got some more. This is just the brand of choice, and I'm gonna get started. I think you do the eyes first when you do eyeshadow instead of makeup first and then the eyeshadow, because then it ends up, you have like fallout and stuff, right? Like I said, your girl got no idea what she's doing. I'm pretty sure some of the makeup I have is expired because I just got it and played around with it for funsies, but never actually wore it because I have no idea what I'm doing. Here we go. Eyeshadow primer. This is important. I'm gonna put some of this on, and this is by Urban Decay. How far up do you put eyeshadow primer? Just like as a general rule of thumb. I have a lot of real estate in the lid space situation. I have big eyes, so y'all know I can't see, so y'all won't be able to see because I have to get really close to the mirror. Okay, well that's on. I thought this would be a little more pigmented, like as in it would be white, so then the colors would show up better on my skin. But you know, this is a black girl palette. It was formulated for chocolate girls in minds, and how often does that happen? So I just definitely had to support, had to buy. And the palette comes with a brush too. Let me see though. Which one of these should I pick first? We'll go with the littler one. Yeah, that seems right. What colors? I know I need a transition color, so I'm gonna go in with Credit here and just lightly swipe that on. Do you swipe? Are you supposed to swipe? Oh my God. Oh, whoa. I already look like I got punched in the face, but this is super pigmented. Oh man, I'm already failing. Attempt fail. You're supposed to swipe in your crease area. Looks and sounds right. Once again, I have no idea what I'm doing. I actually have no idea what I look like. Girl, what is happening? Oh, you know what? I actually think you're also supposed to do your brows before. We messed up already. Okay. Do people do brows before or after? The world may never know. What if I just stopped right here? Just put on Credit and then that's it. You know what? We're not stopping. We're in it now. Troops, we're in it. I never do my eyebrows first. Ooh, this feels weird and I don't like it. I don't know who I'm trying to be right now, but so now I feel like my eyebrows are on extra strong for no reason. They probably also look like trash. I'm gonna take another brush. This one. Why not? And I'm gonna go in with Wigglies because that was one of the controversial names and colors in this palette. I literally have no idea what anyone is talking about. They're trying to hate for no reason. Wigglies is this color. It's really pretty. It's super, super pretty. Maybe I just like looking at the colors on an eyeshadow palette rather than actually doing the eyeshadow myself. Oh my God. This is such a pretty color. Oh wow. I'm gonna put that on my lid as best as I can because like I said, I can't see nothing. You know what else? I also think you're supposed to have lashes with looks like this because they're so bold and popping. Definitely don't have lashes, but we're gonna make it work with some Pat McGrath mascara instead. Okay. Officially looking crazy. That's how I feel every single time I dab into anything. Okay, so because this was a different brush, I'm gonna go back in and blend the lines better because that's a thing, and try to make it look like not as harsh, whatever that means. And then you can, you know, intensify the outer V. Girl, as if I could see an outer V to begin with. We're just gonna intensify something on my face and hope for the best. I genuinely don't believe this is working. Okay, and now I actually think Credit is the darkest color in the palette. So if I was going to intensify, it would have to be with a different color. I should have thought about that before I started. Oh well. Maybe I should have gone in with Edges as a transition color. Messing up already. All right, well, whatever. We're gonna take Credit. I'm only doing 2 colors today because that's the only thing that I'm capable of currently. And deepen the outer V because, like I said, that's a thing that apparently... Yo, you guys, I look absolutely crazy. I look absolutely ridiculous. Maybe it'll all come together once I do the rest of my makeup. Sometimes that's what I be thinking about makeup gurus too. It's like it looks really, really bad right now, but then they'll do the rest of their makeup and then it'll look so good. Anyway, yeah, that looks intensified and shit, like they had said in the tutorials. And we're gonna take this one. What is this? An E25, 35? One of them. It's the bigger fluffy one. I think this is E25. Just kidding. I think this is E38. I really have no idea what that says. But this is fluffier and bigger, and I'm gonna blend. Blend some more, sweetheart. Blend, blend until it looks better than right now. Blend until blend. Okay, I'm currently feeling kind of good about myself. Kind of, and that's a really big kind of. I'm going to do the rest of my makeup, whatever that means. Ooh, maybe I could like stamp on some more color with the brush that came with the palette. Stamp on some more wigglies because I might have blended it into oblivion, as in it's no longer on my eyelid. Stamp it on, tricks. Stamp it on. Yeah, it's showing up a little more vibrant. I think next time I just have to get a primer that is more white based, or a lighter primer, so that it pops a little bit more. But maybe I don't want it to pop, because that would just make it look like I definitely don't know what I'm doing. And here, pop, it shows. So why don't I go do the rest of my face, get my life together. And you guys have seen this makeup routine, like my everyday makeup routine. You guys have seen this over and over again, because that's the only skill that I'm comfortable showing on camera. Unlike right now, where I'm very uncomfortable. But what's a comfort zone if you don't get out of it? I really just gotta push that this year. I think within a lot of other areas in my life as well. But we're making moves, sort of. Whew. Okay, sister girl, we're back. Like we never left. And I'll give you close-ups, which I'm also terrified to do. But just so you know, one of the points of this video was me getting out of my comfort zone and challenging myself to apparently take my hair out of this bun. Girl, challenging myself to do something that I haven't done before, even if it comes out messy, even if it comes out ugly, even if, you know, I feel like I should be able to do this and I can't. I still did it. And maybe, you know, you guys can try this as well. Having a visual disability is challenging in so many ways, girl. Bro, so many ways. But there are things that I would like to do that I feel like lie outside of the realm of what I'm able to do. And fact of the matter is, I'm not gonna know if I'm able to do it or not unless I try. So hopefully you guys push your boundaries today. Hopefully you go and do something that's out of your comfort zone. Go try it, even if it comes out messy and crazy and ridiculous and whatever. But honestly, y'all, maybe those tutorials like sunk in a little bit more than I thought they did, because I think I look pretty good. Now don't get too close. Don't get too close. I mean, I'm gonna give you guys a close-up. I think it looks better than I originally projected. We'll say that much. That also being said, so we're gonna zoom in here. Very scary stuff. That also being said, do not pop off in the comment section talking about, oh, you look crazy. I know, but also don't ask for no tutorials. Okay, I still don't know what I'm doing. Maybe I'll practice some more off camera, but for now, this is what we're looking like, and I'm happy, not because I'm A1 at this, but because I tried. All right, so go push some boundaries today, y'all, and get this Jackie Aina palette. It is friggin' gorgeous. It's freaking gorgeous. The colors in there really are for chocolate skin. I love it. I love it. I love it. I mean, I'm sure all skin tones can use it, but she had us in mind, and to me that makes a really big difference. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I'm gonna zoom out now, sis. Goodbye. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Remember to let your spirit soul in here, stay lifted like an Afro puff, and subscribe down below to my world so you don't miss any more videos from me. And yes, I am living for this blowout, okay? Blowouts in the fall are like A1, just A1. I love them. They're my favorites. Anyway, like I said, subscribe and all of that fun stuff. And if you do, then I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.